Bonjour. Hi. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. My name is Jane, and thanks for joining me today for another video. This one is going to be my approximately 8-month wear and tear review video on my Louis Vuitton Mon Monogram, my LV Heritage Speedy Bandoulière 30 that I special ordered last year, and it took about 5 weeks to arrive, and I think I got it in October of 2021. And I have been using it on and off since. I have not used it as much in the winter because it does have vachetta handles, and so I can't really take it out when it's raining, or I choose not to. But I have been wearing it more this spring, and I'm going to share with you what I think and go over some of the details, as well as do a comparison with my other Speedy 30, which is, gosh, I guess about 14 years older than my newer Speedy 30. So I'll go over the differences as well. So why don't we just go ahead and get started. This is my special Mon Monogram. I keep saying Mon Monogram because that's just how I know it. So forgive me, it is also my LV Heritage, which I think is awkward sounding, but anyway. Here it is. I unboxed this on my channel. I will link that unboxing down below. Here's the dust bag, which as you can see is the fold over style of dust bag. Not my favorite, but that's what they do now. And here it is. This is in the 30 size, as I said, and it is the bandoulière. I'll give you a close-up. It does have my initials in the jaune yellow, and I did the ivory stripe because I thought it looked a little more, neutral and natural than the bright white. I just like that better. It does have the vachetta strips down the side to support the shoulder strap. The back is just the yellow stripe, and it's upside down, and then the bottom, it goes all the way around. That is the outside. On the top, there is the lock, which I have attached to the zipper, and a dual zipper pull. I only use one of these zipper pulls. The other one just stays off to the side here. It has the 2 rings here. Obviously the rolled vachetta handles, which are still in very good shape. They have barely patinaed at all. Maybe because I have not been carrying this as an everyday bag, and I store my bags in the dust bag in a closed armoire wardrobe, so it doesn't really receive any exposure to light when it's not in use. So inside, I will take out the strap. The strap I received is actually longer than this, but this is what I use with it. I just wear this on my shoulder. I do not crossbody this bag because it's really big, and on me that looks a little ridiculous. So I either throw it on my shoulder or I just hand carry it, which is what I love about Speedys. So here is this shoulder strap, and I also store it with these little charcoal pouches that I got from Amazon, and they basically dehumidify the bag and deodorize the bag if necessary, and to keep it from getting smelly or, damp or anything. Though where I live, we don't really have humidity unless it's raining, so it's not something I have to worry about. Now inside, I have a Zumoni organizer, and this is the 25 size, not the 30. I got it in the cream color. I really love these. They're really high quality. They don't pill. They don't get all fuzzy. They are just really nice quality. I have 3 of these things in different colors. I get the smaller size because I enjoy the slouch of the Speedy. I don't like it looking too boxy, but but I also need organization. Inside, as you can see, it can be a big mess. So I like to be able to organize things and find them and see them. I did get the matching yellow interior on my custom Speedy. On the inside, you do have a ring, a D-ring on the back there, as well as a full zip pocket right here, which is large enough to hold, you know, your keys or card holder if you want. And, you know, most of us know about Speedies, you know that what style of bag it is, but, you know, when you get the Mon Monogram Speedy, there are just a few differences. Obviously, it's personalized, and you get the special interior, whatever color that you want. I think they've got about 12 different colors to choose from, so it took a while for me to pick, you know, which one. There is no date code on the little tab as there normally would be in a Speedy, because it is, you know, special order. So, and also this, I mean, who knows, maybe it has a microchip in it. I really don't know, but there's no date code, but I know when it was made. It was made in September of 2021. So I love this bag. I think it is just so cute. I've always wanted to have a special order piece from Louis Vuitton. And ever since this, you know, ever since this was introduced, I think in 2008 is when they first made available this type of custom painting on your Speedies. Also Neverfulls, also Keepalls, different SLGs. You can get mini pochette. The prices have gone up quite a bit. I would love a matching mini pochette, but those are now like $925 or something like that for a mini pochette, a canvas mini pochette with, you know, with the painting on it. And I don't even know if this is painted. This is very well, I think it's silk screened. It doesn't look hand painted at all, but it's still really nice. But yeah, I probably won't get that mini pochette because it's too much money for a mini pochette. So would I recommend doing this? I would. If you are a true fan of Louis Vuitton and you would love to have a piece that is made just for you, one of a kind, that is really just something you can keep forever. Now, one of the reasons that I picked this colorway is because while it's not a perfect match, it is very similar to my Groom Pochette Clay colors. And this piece is from 2007. I purchased it new from Louis Vuitton back then in San Francisco. It was $170, no wait. I think a regular Pochette Clay was $150, and then this one was $200, the special one. It's in beautiful condition because I have taken really good care of it. I have not, you know, allowed it to become ruined, which I see a lot of these pre-loved and they are just chipped so badly. Some of them I can't even believe that they're up for sale. Like, who would want that? So this one's in good shape, but only because I've taken really good care of it, because this silk screen is still really vulnerable to chipping. So you got to be careful with it and not just, you know, use it as your wallet for like 5 years straight, throwing it in and out of bags, shoving it into your pocket. This is also really cute as a bag charm on the Speedy. I'm going to clip it right onto the handle. And then what I do is I clip it to the inside and then throw it over like that. Ooh. And that is really, really cute as a bag charm. I think it works perfectly. So I do still carry this Pochette Clay sometimes. I rotate my SLGs out quite a bit so that they, you know, don't wear as quickly. So yeah. there's that. What else? I would like to also do a little comparison between this Speedy 30 from 2021 and my oldest Speedy, which is from 2007, I believe. And this is my Damier Ebene Speedy 30. And obviously in size, they are exactly the same. And when I got this one, they weren't even doing a bandoulière in Speedys yet. You had to get a Keepall to get that feature. And so, yeah, made in France. This is also obviously made in France. All the special My LV Heritage pieces are made in France. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention about why I really wanted this, apart from all the other reasons, is because when you order a Speedy 25 or 30 from this particular custom collection, when it is shipped to you, it is not folded. They stuff it and they put it in a box, and it's not covered with creases like the Speedys are now, which is one of the reasons I sold my Monogram Speedy 25, is because the creases were just never coming out. I'd had that thing for a pretty long time and I got it pre-loved. It came with creases in it. It was sold to me by, I think, Fashion File, folded up and put into a box. I just hate it so much that they do that. I don't know why. The creases just, sometimes they don't come out. So these ones, they do not get folded and shoved flat into a box. They are stuffed. So this has never been folded. Thank goodness. Yeah. So to compare with this one, I can already tell you by touching it, the canvas is extremely thick and heavy compared to the new one. And I would say the same for this Monogram canvas, pochette clay. It is just, you can't really bend it that much. It's just really thick, really durable, and I mean, it's just it seems like a different material to me, this canvas from 2007. And this is also from 2007, and it feels really thick. This Speedy, because it is of that age, it does have the nice, shiny, brown cowhide handles. And it also has the single zipper with the leather tab on it that is supposed to attach to this little lock on the other tab. Zipper is super smooth. And the pocket has no zipper. It's just an open pocket. The lining is red. And I did get another Zumoni 25, Speedy 25 organizer in red to go inside here. I think that works great. So, yeah, it's got the red interior. It looks really good, look really clean. I take care of my bags. I don't throw items into my bags that could cause a stain. Anything I put, like makeup or pens, is in a separate pouch and secured and everything, because I really don't want this thing to get, you know, ruined. This is a very special bag to me. This was my first Speedy 30, and it wasn't my first Damier Ebene bag, but it is my oldest Damier Ebene bag that I still have. So I also have my clay, and I currently have my keys in here. I'm currently using this one. I'm going to put it on here in the same way, which is one of the reasons I wanted this, because I love using a pochette clay as a charm. I think it's just, I love it. It looks great. As I've said before, Damier Ebene is probably my favorite Louis Vuitton print, but I love Monogram too, so it's like, it's a toss-up. I love them both. I'm going to put this back in here because that's how I store it, with the organizer inside to keep its shape. And I also keep a bunch of air paper and the charcoal pouches in here too. So there they are. The other thing I wanted to mention is just interesting fun fact. The Speedy 30s used to come with this drawstring dust bag. I don't know when they stopped doing this. This one actually is starting to kind of fray. It's kind of falling apart a little bit because I've used it a lot and probably pulled on it so many times that it's just starting to... I could probably just repair this, just sew it so that it doesn't start to fall apart like that. But yeah, this is a really nice dust bag. It's just a woven cotton with a drawstring. And I like these better. I think that they just look nicer. They seem more luxurious to me. I don't know what you guys think, but I really do prefer these drawstring dust bags to the envelope style, which are just, I don't know, to me, they're more awkward, and sometimes the bag doesn't even really fit in there very well, like with the Speedy 25 dust bag. The one that I have for my Damier Speedy 25, the bag literally doesn't fit in there. You have to shove it in there, and that's because it was designed for a Speedy 25 that is folded, and it's like, I'm not going to fold my Speedy every time I put it away. I mean, God, I'm sorry. That is just one of my biggest pet peeves with Louis Vuitton. They're like, well, this bag's for travel, so you're going to fold it, stick it in your suitcase, and then it's going to have creases forever. I'm like, no thanks. I don't like how that looks. I don't like the creases. All right. So that is my 8-month review. Obviously, I have used this. I have carried it. I haven't carried it every single day or anything like that. There is no handbag that I carry every single day. But I've carried it frequently ever since, you know, spring. And it doesn't really have any wear on it. Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys the cool side here. I'm going to try to get that to show up where it says, I don't know if you can read that, but it says made at Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in France, right there. Yeah, the Vaquette is still pretty white. There's no wear, corner wear, marks, anything. It came to me in beautiful, perfect condition. If I had any complaints at all about this bag, it would be that I wish the canvas was not so thin. I mean, it's not like it's terrible canvas or anything, but it's definitely changed. And I will say, I think one reason that they did this, made the canvas thinner, is actually to make sure the bags were not too heavy, because I think that if you had heavy canvas on, if you had the thicker canvas on a Louis Vuitton bag and then you had straps and hardware and feet and stuff going on, it could add to the weight of the bag. And so when your canvas is a little thinner, it's probably cheaper for Louis Vuitton, but it also makes your bag lighter. And I love that Speedies are so lightweight. This bag weighs, feels like it weighs like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 ounces. The heaviest part of the bag is definitely the handles. And yeah, it's an awesome bag. What do you think? Do any of you have one of these, or have a piece from the Mon Monogram or my LV Heritage line? Or are you looking at which one to get? There's so many different color choices, so it is hard to pick, but I'm really happy with the one that I picked. I was looking at, I think I was looking at blue as well. I really like the one that Connor from Connor's Closet, or the Closet by Connor, he has the, I think he might have the 35. I'm not sure, but he has an awesome Speedy as well, and he got the light blue, and that one's really pretty too. That's the great thing about Monogram canvas and Damier, is the color of the canvas is beautifully, perfectly neutral. So it goes with everything. Like, you can put yellow on it and it looks great. You can put pink on it, it looks great. Put green on it, looks great. I mean, it just goes with everything. So that's kind of why it's hard to make a decision, because every time you put a color, or every time you try a new color, you're like, well, that one looks really good too. So it took me a few weeks to settle on this one. And I was definitely influenced by having this little guy and thinking it would be great to have something to go with it. And yes, it's not a perfect match, but you know, this this pigment that they used from 2007, I doubt they have it anymore. So that's the reason I did that. Okay, so that does it for today's video. I hope this helped you if you are considering this bag. It's an awesome choice if you really want to invest in a forever piece from Louis Vuitton. The price will just keep going up, so if you want to do it, I would just go ahead and do it. The current price for this bag, gosh, I think it's like $2,300 now. I purchased it at 18 something, and this was back in September. There have been 2 price increases since I did mine. I don't know what the turnaround time is. It really can vary. For me, it was 5 weeks, and that's because I got it in late summer, early fall, before the Christmas orders start coming in, because more people will do this in anticipation of Christmas sometimes. So in summer, actually might be a good time to do it because it might be a little slower. But I think they say on the website 8 weeks, but I think that they are just giving themselves lots of room with that estimate. So yeah, I would recommend it. If you want to do it, just go for it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my content, I'd be so happy if you'd consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.